Marco Anderson of the Southern California Association of Governments talks about a dilemma surrounding home charging, who fits the bill for government charger installation, and whether or not level 2 charging is needed as much as it is desired.
There's no one at the head of the table kind of pushing an overall structure for how the chargers are going to, and that's been part of the problem, but also, that's just the way the economy is working right now. There isn't a huge push by any one actor, and so you have the entry of the NRG DC fast charging network, but you also have the level 2 manufacturers that are interested in getting their charging networks in place. So right now there isn't still a clear picture. And again, this gets back to, if it's a space that's going to be occupied for over 4 hours, then even a level 2 charger may be overkill. And so the landowner, who's really at the end of the day footing the bill, although they may be passing those costs on to the tenant, really needs to make that calculation as to who are the users that are going to be using this. Some of the early data that we've seen from early adopters is actually showing that the presence of fast chargers is a vitally important component of making the purchase decision. Once the car's bought, very few people use fast charging. Very few people do charging in the field, in fact. The vast majority of the early purchasers that have been answering surveys, they bought the car because it fit their lifestyle. And so they don't rely on field charging. They kind of have a commute that can be accommodated by the current range. So that's an interesting factor, that as we need the chargers to be present so that the penetration grows and that there's more vehicles, and yet they don't seem to be being used very much. So that really impacts the economic model for installing them.